My parents kept comparing me to my sister. Yes, she has a job at a company, but she's only a temporary worker in an office position. I don't mean to belittle temp jobs, but I certainly make more money than she does. I understand that my parents' generation may not fully grasp the idea of working from home, but it was still painful to constantly feel underestimated. Then one day, while I was preparing dinner, the doorbell rang unexpectedly. To my surprise, it was my sister Sandy carrying a lot of luggage. "Hi, Sandy. What's happening?" I asked, confused. "It's been a while, Kathy. This might seem sudden, but I'll be staying in this house from now on." I was taken aback and blurted out, "Huh? What a big house. If Uncle was giving it to someone, it should have been me." "Wait, hold on. You're moving in? Starting today?" I had no idea about this. "Did Mom and Dad tell you?" "I got divorced, so I'll be relying on you from now on," Sandy said, ignoring my surprise. She went upstairs and claimed an empty room for herself. Despite my attempts to resist, my parents sided with Sandy, and I felt powerless to stop it. From that point on, my stress only grew. After her divorce, Sandy had quit her job and spent her days gossiping about me with our mother. "Hey, Mom, do you think this dress is cute?" "Oh, absolutely, Sandy. You look so pretty. It suits you perfectly. Do you agree? It's definitely not something Kathy would wear, right?" "Well, Kathy is more on the simple side. That's probably why she's having trouble finding a job. She just stays home and plays online," Mom said. "Mom, you can't just say things like that," Sandy replied. As I was cooking dinner, they purposely made sure I could hear their conversation. I was itching to respond, but I knew that would just play into their hands. So no matter what they said, I kept living without reacting. Then one day, a friend of mine had a litter of 4 puppies, and I decided to adopt one of them. I named him Muffin. He's a small black chihuahua with the most adorable round eyes. Whenever he looks at me, he wags his tail so hard it seems like it might fall off. Having a chihuahua has been a dream of mine since I was young. Working from home can get lonely, so I thought Muffin could provide some much-needed company. "From now on, your name is Muffin," I said. Woof. I didn't really consult with my family when I decided to adopt Muffin. After all, this is my house, and I'm the one who will be taking care of all the expenses for him, so I don't see why they should have any complaints. When I brought Muffin home, as expected, my parents and Sandy started complaining. "Hey, we didn't know you were getting a dog." "That's right. Dogs can be smelly, I can't stand bad smells." "Kathy, how could you just bring a dog home without talking to us first?" They didn't agree to this. As they kept complaining, I firmly told them, firstly, I didn't just pick him up off the street. A friend gave him to me. Plus, I'm the one who's going to take care of all the expenses for Muffin, so there shouldn't be any problem. What I choose to have in my house is my business. If you have any complaints, you're welcome to leave.
Now you can watch the third part by pressing share and more.